don't make this same mistake when you buy your first property. So yeah, in this video, I'm pretty much just going to show you one of the biggest mistakes I made buying my first property. So if you've been watching my last couple of videos, I've been renovating a house, my first buy-to-let property. And basically I've just come to this, the biggest problem I've come to so far. And I'm pretty much going to break that down for you in this video. So yeah, I bought my house the start of October. It's now the end of the year. So it was Boxing Day yesterday, just to give you an idea. So I signed for got the keys for the house on the 1st of October. I went away on the 5th of October for 2 months, but during that time I had electrician go in, full rewire, plasterer go in and plaster the whole house. So when I come back from my trip, the house is pretty much good to go. That's what I've been doing the last 2 weeks, is literally painting the whole house, going from there. So just give you a little update where I am. But when I had, so yeah, I just bought the house October. Surveyor went in, so I got level 2, I think it was. So the second one from the best one I got. So it does cover everything. I give him what I wanted him to look at, mainly like the windows, the roof, so the massive ones that normally cost the biggest issue. All that was fine. In the kitchen, so the house was empty. The tenant before basically just took everything out. So washing machine, tumble dryer, sink, literally everything was taken out. And the surveyor did pick up damp spots on the kitchen underneath the sink where the washing machine and sink was, and then he basically put it down to where they've just like removed the washing machine and sink. They just left the pipe on the floor. They just thought it was like water coming out of the pipe onto the floor. Like I said, it was only damp, it wasn't like puddles or anything. But yeah, now I've painted all the walls, all the painting's done. We're now about to fit the flooring and kitchen this week. And it wasn't until we pulled up the kitchen floor that we realized that we've got a leak. So that dampness on the floor, it's only a small leak, but it's coming from the main pipeline. So we're heading to the house now. So once we get to the house, I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, just got back into the house now. As you can see, it's coming on fairly good, but yeah, like I said, I haven't been here for 3 days now, so we're gonna look at how wet the floor is. Because normally I put a heater on it, or a heater in this room, because currently the house haven't got any heating. So I've got an electric heater. So I put that in the kitchen facing the corner, and the heat normally keeps the floor pretty dry. Because I haven't been here for the last 3 days and electric bill, I basically just turned the heater off for the 3 days just to see what it's like. So yeah, let's have a look at what this floor looks like. So yeah, this is the kitchen, where the boiler cover is. That's where the washing machine was. That's where the sink was. We put a sink in just so we could do the wash our brushes, have some water while we're doing the work. And obviously in that corner, that is the main water supply. So surveyor thought the floor was damp where they took out the washing machine, left the pipe and everything there. The sink was leaking, so we've taped that up. So every time we use the sink, water would just come pouring out of there, and the flooring would be soaking wet. So obviously we've taped that up. That flooring's dried now. It is currently raining, so you can see here. I don't know how good you can see it, but our drain pipes are blocked and all the water is landing on the floor right inside this wall. So we thought that's basically what's causing the floor here to stay damp as well. So we've looked at all areas. We ripped up the flooring because we were literally about to start putting down the new flooring, and then we realised over here the floor is still damp. See if we can get this a little better. So you can see the floor there is still damp. So we do have a electric heater that blows into the corner, but that's literally from 3 days, so it's not too bad. So this is the main water supply coming in. The pipe is dry, but then if you go here onto the floor, feel the floor, and then the floor is wet ever so slightly. But I got guys coming out tomorrow to check that pipe out. So yeah, that's pretty much the floor. And like I said, I didn't realise or notice it until I brought the floor up. Like I said, it did come up in the surveyor's report. He had a damp spot, so I probably should have checked that when he mentioned it. I'd come back, had another look at the house, probably when lifted the flooring up or maybe and have a closer look at that flooring. But like I said, he just thought it was damp from the sink, and that's exactly what me and my dad thought as well. But obviously, hopefully it's not too costly, because this floor here is concrete, and we got a funny feeling the leak is below, or like somewhere in that pipe under that floor. So whatever happens, this floor is going to have to get smashed up or drilled out. So hopefully it doesn't cost that much. Luckily we have insurance, so we took out insurance, which is basically, so it's heating insurance, so it covers the boiler, all the pipes and drainage. So basically they're coming out tomorrow, and that's covered with insurance. Otherwise it was looking at getting a plumber to come out and get it fixed, and that probably would cost a bomb, because like I said, he's going to have to dig the floor up, trace the leak and then repair it. But hopefully with the insurance, all I got to pay is a £60 access, and that will get repaired. So hopefully they can repair it pretty quick tomorrow, and then obviously we're going to still put half the flooring in, put the kitchen in, because obviously we don't want this delaying us. We want to try and get the kitchen done, as much flooring as possible, flooring into the living room. So if we can get this done, this corner can stay free for the work, and then we should be good to go. But biggest mistake, next time I buy a house and a surveyor's report comes into it, I'll probably go into more depth into the searches, whatever he searched and picked up, come in and double check, so don't find stuff like this.